Hi guys, good morning. This is Kimmy Yangs and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is Sunday, the big day here at the 2025 Austrian Grand Prix, and the time right now is about 6:45 and I need to head out downstairs to get to the taxi transfer to the circuit. It's a very early morning start today because the Paddock Club opens at 8:15 and we actually have Lewis Hamilton coming in at 9:45 today. So want to be there on time early. Sometimes Lewis does make it in early, so we have to be mindful of that as well. So yeah, really excited about all that lies ahead. Race day, of course, today. There's going to be a lot of action on the track as well as off it. Hoping to cover whatever I could not cover previously. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited about this journey with me into the Sunday of the 2025 Austrian Grand Prix. I'll see you guys on the other side. Good morning from the Sunday at the 2025 Austrian Grand Prix. We just got dropped off by our taxi service there. Today camp security is of course stricter than usual because it's a Sunday, and they didn't let us get off at the usual drop-off point that we had for the last 2 days, primarily because of extra traffic, extra cars, and a heightened level of security because of the final day here at the Austrian Grand Prix. So you can see that's, I don't know if it's visible because of the glare of the sun, but that is the big board which helps redirect traffic to their various eligible slots, and then from there, yeah, people can push off. And here we have a big overhead bridge as well, and this talks of all the other events that would be happening over the course of the year at the Red Bull Ring. So you have MotoGP, of course, that's going to happen from the 15th to the 17th of August, one of the better races to attend. Right. So we will now be going up the stairs here onto the other end of the bridge or to the other side, and then from there walk over to the Paddock Club, or if not walk, then probably take the shuttle to the Paddock Club. My plan is to first reach the Paddock Club today, get a vantage point primarily for the Lewis Hamilton interview, which is going to be a very important event, of course, and try and get a selfie and autograph if possible. So if you actually see this walkway does not lead you to the paddock or the Paddock Club, but it leads you to the other side of the stands. But here, right there, we've gotten access to enter into the Paddock Club lane. So yeah, if you're a normal ticket pass holder, you'll go that way, but if you do have a paddock or a Paddock Club pass, you come out from there, from the taxi stand, go up this bridge, immediately make a U-turn and come through a makeshift barrier gate there. So we are now back here into the area which leads us to the Paddock Club parking, from where we can get onto the shuttle and then into the Paddock Club near the main gate. So before I take the Paddock Club shuttle, I decided to walk down and show you guys the F1 village, or I think that is the F1 village, which is right behind the main grandstand, just to show you guys how it looks. I don't think so this is a fan village. In my 3 years of visiting this track, I keep messing up the location of the exact fan village, but nevertheless I'm just walking down now, and this is a cafe place here, cafe on track. We've got in a welcome center there, and we actually have performances happening of an Austrian kind with the mascot of the circuit. The fan shop is right behind, so it's again quite a long way. And yeah, I think it's best to start walking and make it into the circuit. I'm more than halfway through, and there wasn't really much here to show you guys. So anyways, I've decided to leg it now to the Paddock Club entrance, and yeah, hopefully I make it just in time for the start of the Formula 3 sprint, the Formula 3 feature race. Good morning from the Paddock Club. I was just waiting for the F3 cars to leave the grid for the formation lap before I start shooting this sequence. This is the Ferrari Formula 1 Club here on a Sunday. In fact, at 9:45 today, we have Lewis Hamilton coming right there. Sorry. Yeah, we have Lewis Hamilton coming right there, and there are people who've already taken up spots. I'm going to be the next one to go and sit there and hopefully try and steal a space there. And yeah, just really looking forward to all that's going to transpire today. So here I am in the paddock, and what can I say? I'm just so overwhelmed right now. I finally got Lewis to sign a print for me, and also get a selfie with him after almost 9 years. It's been such a long time, and I'm just glad that and thankful to the Almighty for giving me this rare opportunity. I'm shooting this sequence on my phone, so probably the aspect ratio is going to change in this video, but yeah, here we are in one of the most iconic tunnels that you can ever think of. You have all the races posters or artwork over the years on the right hand side, and then you've gotten all the legends of Formula 1 from the yesteryears on the other side of the wall. So let's go on the right side of the wall first. We have races that were held at this iconic track every year, and those are the posters actually that were built for this for these events. So yeah, looking all around, and then you actually come out to the welcome center, the shop and the cafe. Really interesting. And right here is, and yeah, that was the first ever, the one in 1969. And on the right hand side we have the legends of Formula 1, Sir Jack Brabham, Sir Jackie Stewart, F1 Weltmeister, and yeah, looks absolutely stunning. On this side, of course, we have the races over the years. Then we have Jochen Rindt. Wow, look at this. The late great Niki Lauda. And then we've got Nelson Piquet, another champion in his own right. Moving further on, we've got Alain Prost, the late great and the greatest ever Ayrton Senna, and the most successful driver ever in the world of Formula 1, only to be maybe eclipsed by Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher. The reason for my radio silence is because I was downstairs for some time in the paddock, busy taking photographs, selfies, and yeah, it's been an amazing experience thus far. So yeah, really looking forward to now what lies ahead. The pit lane is now empty, of course, because the Formula 2 feature race is over. We have the Porsche Super Cup next, which is missable, and unfortunately I'm sorry that I was not able to show you guys Formula 3, Formula 2 because I was busy down in the paddock. So while the pit lane walk is going on downstairs, you can actually see the drivers leaving for the track parade, and they will be going around the track waving their arms and saying hello to the fans in the stands, and from there on they'll come back again there and get back into the paddock. So yeah, the pit lane, as you can see, is very busy right now. The only pit lane walk before the race, which is to start in about 90 minutes time. So it is going to be a very busy time here for everyone, and we're actually seeing Lance Stroll's car going to the scrutineering center. Right, I've gotten my vantage point, and the time right now is about 2 p.m. Still 1 hour to go for the race, but we have the air show happening by the Red Bull squadrons, and yeah, unfortunately I'm not able to see that because it's on the other side of the circuit, and I don't want to give up my vantage point. Anyways, yeah, this is really interesting. We might see a fly past happening somewhere this side, and yeah, time to get prepped and ready for the race. It's now time for the cars to go out on their sighting laps, and we already have 4 cars out, and that is the Mercedes of Kimi Antonelli coming out. Oh, you can see the train of cars now waiting for the pit lane light to go green, and that is the start. That is the cue for us to have the start of the sighting laps, and then they'll make their way onto that grid. So these are the sighting laps for the drivers. We still have about 25 minutes to the race start, and the front of the grid is being readied for the national anthems. The names of the drivers have been put up. As we can see down there, Pierre Gasly is being interviewed by the international media, most of the drivers are being interviewed for the final time right before the race start, and many are actually going for their final loop breaks, if in case they want to add or get something ingested like a hydration fluid or some quick food before they get back in. Now is the time, and then they make it to the front of the grid, complete the national anthem, and then get back into the car for the race start. That's Esteban Ocon there. So yeah, a very tense build up now to the race. Just 3 minutes left for the national anthem, and the mechanics are in the cars doing the final systems checks to detect any anomalies in the telemetry. If not, then it's all systems go. But yeah, a very tense build up to the race start. It's 5 minutes to the formation lap, and the grid is now being cleared of the heavy equipment by the mechanics. And yeah, you can see all the heavy equipment being pulled out, the blowers that keep the brakes cool, and all that we are left now are we basically have the rear jackman, the front jackman, and mechanics by the four, with the 4 tire warmers. When we'll have 2 minutes left for the formation lap, the tire warmers will come off, and the mechanics will then move to the grassy side of the grid, or where the runoff area is, to clear the track for the start of the formation lap. The cars, of course, will be fired up, and it will be all systems go for the formation lap. Yeah, you can see them pulling off the tire covers now. The warmers are about to go off, and the engines are firing up. We have someone who's stalled on the grid or seems to have a problem. I think that's the Williams. Seems to be that's Carlos Sainz. My God, that's tough. Still trying to fire up that car. And there he goes. Gotten away. Come on, Carlos. Finally. That could be a pit lane start for Carlos now. Engines off, and now this is tough on the drivers, tough on the mechanics, and we actually see all the heavy equipment being moved back into the grid now. So I guess we have another 4 to 5 minutes of preparation time before we finally get going again for the second formation lap. So while Carlos got going, there has been a massive oil leak, I guess, from the back of his engine, and we actually had smoke and fumes coming out of the back there. The Williams mechanics had to really run across and use fire extinguishers to take out the fumes in that PU. I think that's a DNS did not start for Carlos Sainz. Absolutely gutted for the Spaniard, but yeah, sometimes luck can be very cruel. So the teams are now back with some of the heavy equipment, the fans to pull down the brakes, and yeah, just a very tense start again for the remaining 19 cars on the grid. Back to the drill. The heavy equipment now clears off the grid, and now we have the 4-minute countdown to the start of the formation lap once again. Downstairs in the garage, and I've come back up now. Time to click some photos. Halfway stage of the race, and it's turning out to be quite an interesting one. So guys, right under the podium now, waiting for the podium finishers to come onto the stage. Well done to Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri and Charles Leclerc for an amazing race. Brilliant podium for Charles. Very well raced by him, kept it clean, no mistakes, and here we are.
But what a drive from Lewis, his third win this year. And his other. Mario Kunasek coming up for Scuderia. Well done to Lando Norris. Bernie Ecclestone will now present the FIA President's Medal to the main driver, Lando Norris. FIA President's Medal. Well done, Lando. The winning constructor, McLaren Formula 1 team, 1-2 for them, represented by Neil Haldy. Technical Director Engineering, the trophy presented by Francesco Bardi, Executive Chairman of the Cruise Division of the MSC Group. Congratulations to McLaren. So the second place driver, Oscar Piastri, his 9th podium of the year. The trophy is presented by Gunther Tomsa, the president of the OAMTC, the Austrian ASM. And to the third place driver, Charles Leclerc, his 4th podium of the year. The trophy is presented by Manuela Kroll, Deputy Governor of Styria. Well done, gentlemen, congratulations. And now let's celebrate with
So those were the podium celebrations. I didn't want to shoot there because there was loud music playing. But yeah, time to now head back upstairs, say goodbye to the team, and probably head back down for some more content. But yeah, back in the paddock, heading back up now, and yeah, an amazing podium finish for Charles Leclerc in P3, and quite honestly a flawless performance by McLaren, taking the safe route to a amazing 1-2. So guys, that's a wrap from the 2025 Austrian Grand Prix. What a performance by McLaren, 1-2, and Charles Leclerc finishing P3 for Ferrari, and Lewis Hamilton just off the podium in P4. There was a slight mistake done by Lewis, but yeah, no damages done, and he finishes P4, a very fine P4 as well. He'll be really happy with this result going on to Silverstone. Very quickly showing you guys the crowds. We have crowd invasions as always, and that is dedication for you to see of the fans who are out in their numbers cheering their drivers on. Some Max Verstappen fans would obviously be very, very disappointed with the first lap incident that he had with Kimi. Of course, Kimi is still a rookie and has got lots to learn. So yeah, wish him the best, and yeah, feel gutted for all the Max fans, the Oranje, who made the way down from Netherlands to support their Dutch lion. So guys, we're back in the paddock, and this is pack-up time. So everything's being torn down, assembled into the boxes, and then being shipped out to Silverstone for the next weekend. So yeah, it's a very quick turnaround time for all the teams. In fact, many of the teams started packing up way before the race ended. So yeah, that's how it is really. And yeah, we have to keep the passageways clear for the personnel and the mechanics to move the heavy equipment around. This is the end of our walk through the paddock, primarily because the camp security guys need everything cleared out for them to pack up and move on to the next race, which is in Silverstone. But the mission is on. to get Charles to sign this and for Lewis to sign this, and hopefully I'm going to loiter around outside for a bit to see if we can get it or no. So guys, that's a wrap from the 2025 Austrian Grand Prix, and you can see how the turnstiles have been taken down, how the barriers have been taken away, and yeah, it's now time to shift all the stuff to Silverstone, and yeah, we make our way back to the taxi transfer point, and then from there on to Graz, where I'll talk about the day in general and all that has transpired today. Right, so I'm back in my apartment room here in Graz, and yeah, what a weekend it's been. I've been running around, have had very early morning starts, and it's been almost 11 months since my last Grand Prix, so had to get back up to speed. It took me some time, and yeah, I think I've fared pretty well for the weekend in terms of showing you guys all that was on offer in terms of access and visibility and what to do, what not to do over the race weekend. Interestingly, I have an amazing gift from Ferrari on the Sunday. If you're not aware, the teams, if you do team hospitality in the Paddock Club, you get a Friday goodie bag, a Saturday goodie bag, and a Sunday goodie bag. The Friday basically had a Ferrari cap. The Saturday had a cap which is made only for the Ferrari F1 Club guests, so it was very exclusive. It's not on sale anywhere else, and they have given us a wallet, a high design wallet, and it's all put in a very small little nifty backpack of Ferrari. And today we got this in a very nice looking Ferrari carry bag, and let me show you what it is. Exhibit 1, there you go. That is how it looks. The 2025 Charles Leclerc mini helmet. This I actually got it signed by Charles on the way out from the paddock today itself, and yeah, this will be a part of my collection that you've seen in my previous video that I've uploaded on YouTube. The Charles Leclerc mini helmet is not the only mini helmet that Ferrari has gifted us with. My friend Oliver York yesterday did tell me that there is a big surprise coming our way on Sunday. I wasn't really sure what it would be, but now after seeing what it is, I'm really happy. This is the Lewis Hamilton 2025 mini helmet. I also had Lewis sign this, but unfortunately a pen that I had borrowed from my friend didn't work so well. But yeah, let me see if I can show you guys the sign. It has come out quite light, there you go, but it is a sign nonetheless. I'm actually contemplating on getting a replacement mini helmet and then having Lewis re-sign that as well. These were the two really amazing gifts that Ferrari has given us from this weekend, and a big shout out to everyone at the Ferrari F1 Club, Alessandra, Dominica, Julia, and most importantly my good old friend Oliver York. What a fab weekend it's been with him, discussing everything about racing, life outside racing, the junior ranks, and stories from the yesteryears. He has a lot of insight and a lot of knowledge to share with the Paddock Club guests, and I think he is going to be one very important person to have for Ferrari in the upcoming years whenever they host guests there in the Paddock Club. So yeah, a big shout out to everyone at Ferrari, And a big thank you to the folks in Maranello for planning to gift us some really amazing looking memorabilia. At the same time, apologies to all of you if I've been radio silent for the majority of the day today, because I was out and about in the paddock, spending majority of my time there, trying to get as many signatures and autographs and selfies. And most importantly, after a wait of 9 years, I finally got a chance to get a selfie with Lewis Hamilton. And Angela Cullen, his performance trainer, saw it, and she came running up to me and was like, "Wow, you were really happy about getting that selfie." Of course, signatures as well. So, and a big thank you to Lewis Hamilton for obliging me with an amazing moment, a moment that I will remember for a very long time. So, thank you, Lewis. And yeah, what more can I say? It's been a very productive weekend. It's been a very productive trip. It's been a very long trip, and I'm now looking forward to getting back home, getting back to life as usual. And not just that, but prepping for my next adventure, which is to follow very soon, and that will be in Spa, and I will be in different colors. It is going to feel a little awkward, but I'm not going to reveal yet who I'm going to. So yeah, keep watching this space, and I hope you guys enjoy all that will be on offer to show you at the Spa-Francorchamps. Right, this brings me to the end of this video. The time right now is about 10:25 in the evening, and we ran into a little bit of traffic, but thankfully we are back in Graz at a good old time, so we should still be able to grab dinner, and yeah, we'll call it an early night. Been sleep deprived for the last 3 days, so try and get some good sleep overnight, and then yeah, pack and head straight to Vienna airport to fly out back to Brussels, stay a couple of nights in Brussels, and then fly back to India. So yeah, that is my trip done and dusted for Austria. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the previous two videos as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed the coverage from the weekend. I tried to do my best. I tried to keep it as fresh as possible. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for your support. But it's now time to embark on a new adventure soon enough. So I will see you guys on the other end very soon. Take care guys, stay safe. This is Kimmy Yang signing off. Ciao.